Hello friends, I am on my phone today because my speaker is acting up on my laptop and I can't go get it fixed because we're in quarantine officially as of tonight. So you're seeing me on my phone. I know that's kind of weird. I feel like it's like a totally different experience seeing me live on my phone versus on my computer, which is what I usually do. So anyway, say hi as you're jumping on. I'm really hoping that this allows me to see comments as they're coming in. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Libby. Hello, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Danielle. I'm really hoping that this allows me to see comments. If not, that's okay. I've got a lot of awesome stuff for you guys. And then if there's questions, I'll make sure to get to them. Oh, hello. Yay, comments. We're getting comments. That's so good. I'm so happy. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, Suzanne. I love your name, Sunshine. I love it. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Joy. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi, Lauren. Good. They're all working. Everything's working. You guys, lives are still okay from your phone. So just so you know, they're still okay from your phone. From your computer, not so much, but from your phone, they're doing all right. They're doing all right. Okay. So today we are going to cover one of my favorite topics, and every one of you who has ever been exposed to me for any amount of time knows that I absolutely adore Facebook groups. I love them. I love this group in particular for no apparent reason, you know, not because I created it or anything. But today I'm going to share with you guys how I grow my group and how I monetize my group. So I'm going to kind of guide you through my step-by-step process. We're going to cover like 4 different points today. We're going to cover the foundations of your group, how to optimize your group, how to sell in your group, build authority. Yes. Optimize, foundations, optimize, promote, and build authority. Okay. That's the things we're covering today. Oh, thank you, Joy. If you guys enjoyed being in this group, I want to hear about it because I enjoy being in this group. And it's important to me that you are also enjoying being in this group. So let me know. Anyways, let's kick it off with foundations. So I want to tell you, I'm going to just kind of, build authority for a minute and tell you why you should listen to me as the group growth and monetization expert. I have helped several, just in the past, 2 months, I've probably helped 8 women, maybe 10. I should have read a list, but I've helped 8 women at least build groups from 0 to over 1,000 and 5 times their income from that group. So it's not just me. It's not just like, oh, Haley, it's your sparkly personality. Look at you making this awesome stuff happen. No. And I'm going to continue to be doing that, helping women grow their group exponentially, grow their community, grow their tribe, and monetize it very effectively and build their authority that way. I'm going to continue to do that. I love building groups. I also, my amazing VA put together a module so that you guys can find all of the videos that I've ever done about groups. Not all of them are in there quite yet, but most of them are in there. So there's a module. If you go to units, you'll be able to find them. This will be added once we're done. So let's get started. Let's talk about foundations. I want you to drop a 1 if you do have a group. If you do not have a group, but you're thinking about starting one and you're not really sure about why you should start a group, I want you to drop a 2. Let me know in the comments. I want to make sure I'm still getting these bad boys. Oh, there's lots. Good, I'm glad you love the units. It's just taken a minute to update them, which is fine. Cool, all the 1s coming in. Good, everyone's got some groups. We got some groups. Anyone not have a group that needs me to explain? Okay, we got some 2s coming in too. So let me explain to you the value of having a group. So I like to consider my group as my community of amazing people who are fully invested in what I have to offer. My group is a resource for my audience. Hi, Lulu. It is a resource for my audience to come and gain knowledge and connect with me and see me as the authority. Okay? People come in and promote in my group, But if anyone has been around for any amount of time, they're not gonna like see, like if my competition comes in and promotes in my group, they're gonna see those posts and they're gonna be like, what are you doing here? It's so funny to me. I love when people message me and they're like, hey, just so you know, someone sent me a message about blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, cool, good to know. But it helps me position myself as an authority, and it helps me maintain that position as authority, and it also helps me continuously provide value. How many of you love these live trainings? If this is your first time, I want to know. Let me know you're a first timer in the comments. But how many of you love these live trainings? I want to know. I love doing them. I love giving them, and this is a great place for me to do that. And then I use my email list as an extension of that. If you are looking to build a community, if your why has anything to do with helping others succeed, with really pushing them to the next level, oh good, we love the live trainings, that's good. If it has anything to do with helping more people and, reaching down to lift others up and building that kind of success circle, then you need to have a group. You need to have a group, okay? Even if you're selling a product, even if you want to perpetuate your brand mission further than just ads every once in a while, or an Instagram account to follow, or a business page to like, then you need to have a group. Oh my goodness, Jessica, this is your first time. I'm so glad that you're here. First time on the actual live. Thank you. Okay, because I retain info best out. Yeah, I'm the same way. I love watching live videos. I'm a visual and auditory, so live videos, I can zone in and just be like, I am here, I'm present, I'm absorbing information. So, the other thing I love about Facebook groups is they work way better. They function differently in the algorithm than Facebook pages do. Business pages are pay to play. Facebook groups are all about community. And guess what? Facebook loves Facebook groups. Have you seen their ads? Raise your hand if you've seen the Facebook ads where they have like the kazoo community, or there's like the biker women of, I want to say like Southern California, I can't remember, but there's like a couple different Facebook groups that they highlight in these ads, and let me know. Oh, getting notifications. Let me know if you've seen those. But Facebook is really highlighting that. They want to build that because they've messed up a little bit in the past. We're not going to talk about it, but because they've messed up a little bit in the past, they're like, oh, we need to like really hype up the community. That's what Facebook's all about, right? So they're really putting a focus on Facebook communities. So that means that people are getting notified when you post in your group, that your posts are going to perform much better in the algorithm than the ones on your business page, and you absolutely need to have a group. Okay, so now that we've covered the why, let's get into the foundations. So are you convinced? Are you convinced? For those of you who don't have a group yet, are you convinced? Oh man, Jenny, I'm sorry. Let me know when you're watching the replay, and if you have questions, you can come back. Excuse me. It was just allergies. We're good. We're good. So, if you are convinced, let me know. If you don't have a group and you're convinced, you're like, okay, Haley, I think I really want to set up a Facebook group. Let me know in the comments. Say I'm ready or something like that so I know what you're talking about. But let's talk about foundations. First and foremost, you need to know, what do you want your group to do for you? What do you want it to do for you? And not just that, you also need to know what you want it to be. What do you want it to be? Do you want to be a community of incredible women like this one, where people get to bounce ideas off of each other, where we get to interact and engage, and it's also a resource for anyone who needs help with their digital marketing, or anyone who needs help with their business strategy and their product suite, or anyone who needs help with just a boost in mindset and getting their head on straight so they can get started and get going. That's what this group is for, and that's the way I designed it. I literally, in my journal, I wrote down everything that I wanted this group to be before I started it. Before I even kicked it off, before I even started my business. I was so excited to create a group for myself, and I was like, oh my goodness, because I'm an extrovert. If you didn't know that about me, now you do. I talk about it all the time. Sorry if you've heard that a million times, but I'm an extrovert. I'm also a type 3 on the Enneagram, and so I need to be seen and heard, and I need to engage with people. So group was like the ideal situation for me. So that I decided what I wanted it to do for people, and I decided what I wanted it to be for me. So you need to decide that first. If you're just like, I'm gonna create a group and I'm gonna sell in it, that's not gonna work for you. This is not gonna work for you. Your mission needs to be greater than just, I'm gonna keep pitching to these people. I'm gonna keep pitching to these people. It needs to be greater than that. You need to serve them. You need to create connection. How many of you guys participated in the friendship post, the speed friending? Let me know. Oh, Joy, I knew it. I knew you were a 3. I could have guessed that. I want to know. That's a great way for me to help foster connection between all of you, because it's not just about me. It's not just about me. I get to be like the leader in my group, which is super fun, but it's not about me. It's about you. How are you? You are the ones who determine who is the leader. You, right? The people, your audience, they determine whether you get paid. Your audience determines whether you are the one they're going to listen to. So guess what? It needs to be about them. It needs to be about them. All right. So also decide, what is your community? Why? Why does it exist? Why does it exist? Going back to that like mission and message that you are going to push forward with. You're saying, okay, I want to help in this community. I want to help you build a community around yourself. I want to help you build a 6-figure business. I want to help you do it online so that you can do you can design your business around the life that you want. And you can design it exactly how you want. That is my why for this group. That's why you come in here, because I want to help you pay off debt. I want to help you pay off that credit card. I want to help you pay off that car. I want to help you take trips, you know, when we can leave our houses again. I want all of that for you. And that is why. Okay? Yes, I love that. Okay, another thing that you absolutely need to do is identify your target market. Hello. We are going to talk about niching down just a little bit. We're just going to touch on it because I've already been talking for 12 minutes and this is going to be a really long live training. Hopefully you guys are cool with that. But you really need to identify, who is this group for? I see so many people with groups, and it's great to have a large group, but quality over quantity. If you have 500 people in your group, that's fabulous. That's amazing. As long as those people are the right kind of people. Most of the time when people have larger groups, when they build them up really, really quickly, it's because they haven't really niched down. They're like women entrepreneurs doing boss things. That's all of us, right? And maybe they're selling like website design. Okay, fabulous, fabulous. That's great, but not all of those women doing boss things are going to need that. Wouldn't you rather have a group that's really easy to monetize versus one that you have to kind of work against the flow? So really dive into who your group is for. It doesn't need to be for everybody. It doesn't need to be inclusive of everybody, right? Like it needs to be for the right people, for the people you vibe with, for the people you connect with. If I don't connect with somebody, I'm not gonna let them in my group. That's why I have questions. I ask you questions, so I make sure that this is the right group for you. Also, in my description, you'll see that all of that is set up to really figure out, is this the right group for you? Is this the group you need to be a part of? Are you sure? Okay, cool, join the group. I really want it to be a high quality space, a high quality space. It's very important for you to have a high quality space. So, let's talk about optimizing. How are you guys feeling about that? Let me know if you have any questions and I'll make sure to answer them. I'm gonna take a drink of water because my throat is like on fire because allergies. I'm feeling way better today than I was yesterday, by the way. Yesterday I thought I was dying, was pretty sure I had the Rona, but it was just allergies, apparently. Or all of the pills I took care of the concoction I took. Are we good with this? Drop me one if we're ready to move on. I want to make sure. Group audit, please. Love it. Good. Okay. Awesome. Let's keep going. So let's talk about optimizing your group. My dad is great, by the way, Lulu. If you guys didn't know, my dad potentially had the Rona, but he's better. He's all better. He's all healed. So it's okay. Anyways, we don't need to talk about that yet. Let's dive into optimizing your group. So remember that your group is another way for people to discover you on the internet. So it needs to be searchable. It also needs to be allergies, yes. It needs to be searchable. It needs to have keywords that your clients are going to be searching for. Your description, same thing. Optimize both of those things so that when people are looking for what you're offering, they can find you. If you're creating digital offers, if you're doing, if you have a health and wellness business, what is the specific thing your target audience is going to be searching for? And they're going to be Googling it. They'll be able to find you on Google. Did you know that? You can find my group on Google. How cool is that? They'll also be, you can also pin it on Pinterest and have all those keywords as well. Goes from that description. And the name of your group needs to be set up so that you are targeting the outcome and your ICA, your ideal client avatar. So get really clear on what that is so that you can target them. Okay, so that's optimizing. Optimize so that you are searchable. Are you searchable? Most of you, we could probably, if we typed in your exact name, you'd be searchable on the internet. You're already there. But, because Lulu, I'm seeing that I would love to have it. You probably already do, but you need to optimize it too when people are searching, because people are searching for Facebook groups, especially right now. They're searching for Facebook groups. They're craving that connection and that community. So how are you offering that to them? How are you showing up with that for them? Okay? So let's talk about, I think I'm going to talk about building authority next versus promoting. So you've optimized, you've set up your group, right? It's ready to grow. But you also need to make sure that we're going to talk about promotion. We're going to talk about promotion before. So now it's time to grow. What do you do to grow your group? Any ideas? I want to hear. What are you guys' ideas for growing your group? So I say start with your 50 biggest fans. And I'm sure some of you are like, oh, I don't have 50 biggest fans. Yes, you do. Connect your business page to your group and then invite all of the people from that business page to your group. You just switch to interacting as your business page, and then you can invite all of the people from your business page to your group. How cool is that? So once you've done that, great. You've got and then invite your mom, invite your significant other, and invite anyone who has interacted with you about your business in the past. Let them know that you are going to be offering some type of resource inside that group, and then start promoting like bonanzas. Start doing live trainings, letting people know that you are doing live trainings inside your group about a specific hot topic, okay? Yes, link your group in live videos. I love it. Mention it to new customers. Create value to give people reason to be there. Absolutely. You need to give people reasons to be there. And not only, if you have a product-based business, you don't have to just talk about sales, right? Think about the outcome that your ideal clients want. Why do they don't just buy the product. I don't buy a bike just to have a bike. I buy a bike so I can go ride, have the breeze in my hair, feel free, get some exercise in. Those are the outcomes of buying the bike, right? So how can we dig into those outcomes a little bit more and provide value around those things, right? Maybe if I was let's just take this bike and run with it. If I had like a biking group, and it was like a local biking group, because that's my target audience, right? Local people, I would do biking trails. Value. Cost me nothing. And I still get to sell my product. Okay? So I want you to be thinking about creative ways to include that. That's going back to building authority, but let's focus on promoting. So you can also, I always tag my group as a resource. When people are asking questions in other groups, I say, come join my group. I have resources in here for you. I give them an answer to the question, provide value, and then I say, also, you can come join my group. And not only will just the person asking the question join my group, but I usually will have like 10 to 20 people join from that answer. So you need to be using your group as a resource. You can use it, you can send it out to your email list. If you have an email list, you can continue to promote. You can do a group launch, right? Where you do like 3 days of live videos around a certain topic and invite people and promote that launch. Okay, that's your freebie. And you can invite people to join your group for that specific freebie. So there's so many things that you can do to grow your group. Hello, Aline. But you need to take the initiative to do that every day. I probably spend 15 minutes promoting my group every day, and I'll have 5 to 10 new people join my group every single day. So take the time to promote your group. If you're not promoting it, then it is not an asset to you. So you need to promote your group. You can also set up strategic partnerships and go and, work with someone, do stuff with them, and they can refer back to your group. Where can people find you? On a podcast, in your group, right? If you're getting any type of publicity, use your group as an asset, because it is, right? As an asset and as a resource. Okay, awesome. How many of you are I want you to drop me a 3 if you are committed to promoting your group. Drop me a 3. You're gonna promote the heck out of your group. Do it. Drop me a 3. Awesome. Okay, so now let's talk about monetizing. Let's talk about building authority. So when you have your group set up, all the 3s coming in. Good. So when you have your group set up, now it's time to build authority. It's time to build authority. What this means is you are positioning yourself as the expert on that topic. Inside your group, you do not need to be the expert on all topics. You don't need to be the expert on all topics. Right? Like brain explosion. You don't need to know everything about everything. You don't. You can be the expert on your specific topic and then use those strategic partnerships that I talked about earlier and have them come in and be an expert on that specific topic. It's okay. It's okay for you to not be the expert on everything. It's totally fine. But you need to position yourself as the authority on your specific topic. And in order to do that, you need to sell to your group. I know that sounds crazy and you guys are like, what? But when I take long periods off and I'm not selling, guess what? My authority goes. I know that sounds nuts, but that's what happens. Psychologically, people see people who are selling things as more of an authority than those who are just sitting back and like, oh, okay, cool, things are happening. So you need to sell to your group. You also need to provide massive value for them. You need to show up and solve their problems. I always say, make a micro transformation and then upsell with a macro transformation. So start with the micro, go to the macro. Okay? So, speaking of value, I have something really, really amazing for you. We are going to be launching another free boot camp. Can anybody guess what it is? Should drum roll, please. I'm so excited. It's the Digital Launch Bootcamp. So if you have a digital business already, fabulous. If you do not have one and you're looking to build a digital offer, if you have a digital business where you need help with figuring out how to do digital offers, you need to be part of this program. So comment digital and I will make sure you get the link to sign up for it. We're going to be starting on April 13th. I keep thinking it's like May. I don't know why. My brain just keeps doing that. So comment digital and I will make sure you get the information for that. Also, I do have a paid course for turning your group into gold. If you want to massively expand your group and monetize it really effectively, then comment gold below and I will make sure you get the access for that. That's a paid program. Digital. We got digital coming in. Good. Awesome. I'm so excited. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Another 5-day boot camp. Oh, good, Daniel. I'm so glad you're loving that program. The Turning Your Group into Gold program. It's so good. So good. Awesome. Okay. All right. Any questions that I can answer for you about groups? I want to hear them. I'm going to give myself a few minutes because I have another call here in 5 minutes. But if you have questions, feel free to drop them and I will hang out right here. Okay. Awesome. Guys, I'm so excited. So excited for the digital bootcamp. It's going to be so good. So also, side note, if you have friends that are like, oh, I don't know what to do, and they're ready to launch a digital offer, feel free to add them to the group. Ooh, how many posts per day should you do? This is a great question. So it's completely dependent on your group size and your group engagement. So if you want, you need to, by the way, you need to have good group engagement. If you don't, things aren't going to work as well as you hope. Because engagement is really important for conversion and for getting your posts seen. So I usually say at least 2 to 3, and then at most 6, depending on how big your group is and depending on if you're pushing a promotion or not. But day to day is usually 2 to 3 of your own posts, and then let your group members post as well. So, Jessica, that means you need to shift the positioning of your group. That means you need to shift the positioning of your group and really dig into that niche. So if you're not getting a lot of bites on your group, you really need to figure out, okay, why? Why is this not getting a lot of bites? Am I really offering something that is, am I positioning the amazing thing that I'm offering in a way that my ideal audience, not everyone, just my ideal audience, sees it as valuable and wants to participate in it? Good questions, you guys. Loving these. Okay. Hopefully that helps. All right, if you have more questions, feel free to ask them and I will come back and answer them. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you loved this live. Let me know if it was helpful for you. We've got some really awesome stuff coming up. Don't forget to sign up for the digital bootcamp. I'll catch you later.